Hey there, friends. If you've ever gone through a breakup, you know it can feel like the ground's been pulled out from under you. The sadness, the anger, the loneliness, it's a lot. Sometimes it feels like you're stuck in a storm with no way out. But what if I told you there's a way to find calm in that chaos? A way to not just survive a breakup, but to grow stronger through it. That's where Stoicism comes in, an ancient philosophy that's like a lifeline for navigating life's toughest moments. Today, we're going to dive deep into how Stoicism can help you heal, rebuild, and come out of a breakup with newfound resilience. So grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's explore this together. First, the pain of breakups and the promise of Stoicism. Let's be real. Breakups are one of life's universal gut punches. Whether it was a long-term love or a short-lived romance, the end of a relationship can leave you reeling. You might feel waves of sadness that hit out of nowhere, or maybe there's anger bubbling up, wondering why things didn't work out. Sometimes it's the quiet moments of loneliness that sting the most, those nights when you're left with your thoughts, feeling lost and directionless. We've all been there, and it's okay to feel this way. These emotions are part of being human. But here's where Stoicism steps in like a wise friend who's been through it all. Stoicism isn't about pretending everything's fine or bottling up your feelings. It's about giving you a framework to face those feelings head on, to find clarity in the chaos, and to rediscover your inner strength. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control what happens, like someone leaving or a relationship ending, we can control how we respond. And that, my friends, is where the magic happens. By focusing on what's in your power, Stoicism offers a path to resilience, helping you navigate the emotional roller coaster of a breakup with grace and purpose. Second, understanding Stoicism, a philosophy for resilience. So, what exactly is Stoicism? Don't worry, we're not diving into a dusty history lesson here, but let's break it down. Stoicism is an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy founded over 2,000 years ago that's all about living a good, meaningful life, no matter what challenges come your way. At its heart, Stoicism is built on a simple but powerful idea. Focus on what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, and let go of what you can't, like the actions of others or the outcome of a relationship. Think about it. When a breakup happens, it's easy to spiral, obsessing over why it ended or what you could have done differently. Stoicism says, hold up, you can't change the past, and you can't control someone else's choices, but you can control how you move forward. This mindset is like a mental anchor, keeping you steady when life feels like a stormy sea. Stoicism also revolves around 4 core virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wisdom helps you see the situation clearly without getting lost in emotional fog. Justice reminds you to treat yourself and others with fairness even when you're hurting. Courage gives you the strength to face the pain and keep going. And temperance? That's about keeping your emotions in balance so you don't let heartbreak define you. Together, these virtues are like a toolkit for navigating tough times, empowering you to handle a breakup with clarity and strength. Another big Stoic idea is accepting life's impermanence. Relationships, like everything else, come and go. That might sound harsh, but it's also liberating. When you embrace that nothing lasts forever, you can start to let go of the need to cling to what's gone. Instead, you can focus on what's still here, your growth, your potential, your ability to create a brighter future. Third, applying Stoic principles to breakups. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. How do you actually use Stoicism to navigate a breakup? I'm going to walk you through 3 practical Stoic principles that can transform the way you handle heartbreak. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Acceptance and letting go. First up, let's talk about acceptance. Breakups hurt, and that pain is real. Stoicism doesn't ask you to pretend it doesn't exist. It asks you to acknowledge it, feel it, and then choose not to let it control you. Imagine your emotions like a river. You can't stop the water from flowing, but you can decide how to navigate it. Instead of drowning in what-ifs or if-onlys, try saying to yourself, "This hurts, and that's okay. But I'm going to take one small step forward today." That step could be as simple as getting out of bed, taking a shower, or calling a friend. Each small action is a victory, a way of telling yourself, "I'm still here and I'm still moving." Letting go also means releasing the need to control what's out of your hands. You can't make someone stay, and you can't rewrite the past. But you can choose to focus on what's next. Stoicism teaches us to accept what's happened and shift our energy to what we can do now. It's not about forgetting the past, it's about making peace with it so you can move forward with purpose. 2. Focus on the present. Next, let's talk about living in the now. After a breakup, it's so easy to get stuck replaying old memories or worrying about whether you'll ever find love again. Stoicism says, stop. Those things aren't in your control right now. Instead, bring your focus to the present moment. What can you do today to feel a little better? Maybe it's going for a walk and noticing the way the sunlight feels on your face. Maybe it's diving into a hobby you love, like painting, cooking, or even binge-watching a show that makes you laugh. The present is where you have power. It's where you can make choices that nurture your soul. Try this. Set a small goal for today, like trying a new coffee shop or writing down 3 things you're proud of. These little moments add up, creating a foundation for healing. By anchoring yourself in the now, you're not just surviving, you're building a life that feels meaningful, one day at a time. 3. Practice gratitude. Here's a game changer. Gratitude. I know, when you're heartbroken, gratitude might feel like the last thing on your mind. But hear me out. Stoicism encourages us to shift our perspective, to find the good, even when things feel heavy. Take a moment to reflect on what's still beautiful in your life. Maybe it's a friend who's always there to listen, a pet who makes you smile, or even the fact that you're still standing after everything you've been through. Try this exercise. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's a warm cup of tea, a song that lifts your mood, or the fact that you got through a tough day. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the pain, it's about balancing it with hope. It's like turning on a small light in a dark room. It doesn't make the darkness disappear, but it makes it easier to see your way forward. 4th, building resilience for future relationships. Breakups aren't just endings, they're opportunities to learn and grow. Stoicism encourages us to reflect on our experiences with wisdom, asking, what can I take from this? Maybe you realized you need better boundaries in relationships, or maybe you discovered what truly matters to you in a partner. These lessons aren't failures, they're stepping stones to becoming a wiser, stronger version of yourself. Take some time to journal or think about what this relationship taught you. Did it show you your own strength? Did it highlight areas where you can grow, like communication or self-care? These insights are gold. They're the building blocks for healthier, more fulfilling relationships in the future. Stoicism reminds us that every challenge is a chance to practice virtue, to be wiser, braver, and more compassionate, both with yourself and others. And here's the exciting part. By applying Stoic principles, you're not just healing from this breakup, you're preparing yourself for better connections down the road. You're not starting over, you're starting smarter, with a clearer sense of who you are and what you want. That's the gift of resilience, and it's something you carry with you always. 5th, embracing the journey of healing. Healing from a breakup isn't a straight line. Some days you'll feel like you're making huge strides, and others you might feel like you're back at square one. That's okay. Stoicism teaches us to be patient with ourselves, to recognize that growth takes time. Every step you take, whether it's crying it out, laughing with a friend, or simply getting through the day, is progress. Celebrate those small wins. Did you smile today? That's a win. Did you try something new, like a yoga class or a recipe? That's a win too. Each moment of courage, each choice to keep going, is proof of your strength. And you don't have to do this alone. Lean on your support system, friends who make you laugh, family who remind you of your worth, or even a therapist who can help you navigate the tough stuff. Stoicism reminds us that we're not defined by our